Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Dominic, Brennan, Dylan, Ethan, Jax, Garrett, Ethan, Henry podcast. What are we talking about today? Brennan,
Well,
you
I think NFL playoffs. It's everyone's favorite time of the year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think we got to mention the elephant in the room. The Washington Commanders beating the Lions.
Dude, that was
the craziest thing, bro. Like,
Crazy underdogs.
Commanders coming into this year, I was thinking the Commanders were gonna be 0 and 17, bro.
No,
But-
not that bad. I mean,
Not that bad. It's
Jaden Daniels is a dog.
Very elite quarterback. Yeah.
facing the
300
Phillies
yards.
next.
200
This is gonna be a good matchup,
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts and Jane Daniels is a big
man.
matchup there because Jalen Hurts has experience.
Saquon
Jane
Barkley,
Daniels,
great guy.
but let's switch.
What?
Let's switch.
He's
to
a running back.
Kansas City and Buffalo Bills. I got Bills because I hate Kansas City with my whole heart.
Oh, I think Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen's gonna surprise him.
Josh
Even
Allen.
though, dude, Bills, in my opinion, if Mark Andrews wasn't an absolute bum last night, then they would not have won.
That's
the Bills
true.
would not have won.
That's true. That's true.
I feel the Ravens should have won that, but Mark
But
Andrews.
in saying that, too, Kansas City always gets they're always in the finals, which is
Yeah.
unexpected. It's no
They gotta lose eventually.
Yeah.
They can't win every year.
I feel Josh Allen can turn up in the playoffs, so I have
yeah,
the
for
Bills
sure.
beating the Chiefs.
Well, it's last year with Lamar Jackson. Everyone was like, "Lamar Jackson, save us!" And then what happened after, bro? They got beat to death.
And what's your thoughts on
Yeah.
the Rams losing to the Eagles?
Yeah, Brennan, what is your thoughts on that?
Brennan is a known Rams fan. Very big Rams
They
fan.
won. I hate the Eagles with all my heart. I hope they get blown out by the Commanders. Jane Daniels will be our savior, and he will beat them. And they will go on to win the Super Bowl. I have the Commanders beating the Bills 35 to
Ooh,
30.
We're going predictions here.
Big matchup.
Great matchup. Though the Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford had a great game playing that
went
game. Some would say he actually played better than Jalen Hurts.
I would agree.
That's
Yeah, I would agree, but Saquon Barkley is just a force. to be
he's just a
reckoned
dog.
with. He's just- yeah.
I mean, Matthew Stafford doubled Jalen Hurts' yards
yeah.
and had 2 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts had 0. But Saquon Barkley is a beast. 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kyron Williams also went off. 106 yards. It was a pretty good matchup, but
Pretty good, yeah. And how about the kicker? Kicker Jake Elliott went 3 for 3. That's another big reason why they won. Because if they didn't have those 9 points, wait, how much is the kick?
What are you laughing at?
I think
kick
it's
is
3,
okay.
right?
Kick is
Yeah,
worth
yeah.
3.
Then they
What?
wouldn't have beat them.
Dude, why are we bringing up kickers, bro? What
You
is-
gotta appreciate the kickers
Yeah,
more
Nah,
than
Jake,
they
Jake
do.
Elliott was clutch.
So yeah, that's NFL. Been crazy recently, man. Can't wait
Let's
for the next
talk
matchup.
about can we talk about the UFC fights?
Oh, UFC, man.
Bring
UFC.
us.
Makachev, just
March,
dominated.
that was
bro.
underwhelming fight. In my
Very. I
opinion.
was
Yeah.
hyped, so hyped going into the fight. Good, Moicano had a couple good punches. Got
Yeah.
the good couple punches in there, you know. But
Yeah, even
once
though it wasn't a knockdown. Makachev
slipped.
did slip, but that's
But-
whatever.
as soon as he got on the ground with Makachev, he stood no chance. It was very clear Makachev was the clear winner once he took down Moicano.
Yeah, with the Darce choke, but
Yeah, what's your opinion on Perez? I forget her first name. What's your opinion on her whole situation?
he was gonna say it.
I don't even know.
I think
bro.
she is very talented, you know. She's very gifted.
Obviously won the fight. What happened after? Let's just say Brennan loved it.
Brennan enjoyed it extremely.
And Marab keeping the belt.
Yeah,
A lot of people
To
were
be
not
fair,
expecting that.
Umar, he did break his hand in the first round, or so he said. But still, Marab had a very good performance. It was a very good fight.
It was a
It
good
very
fight, nice and even. Some would say it's better than the Moicano Makachev fight. I say that
Some-
myself.
I say everyone.
Yeah,
said that.
yeah, I think
Even
it's actually
us.
unanimously. I don't know why I said
Yeah.
some would say. Yeah. So overall, UFC, it was a great weekend. Let's just say that.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, do we want to switch over to the NHL now, or do we want to talk the MLB signings? Because the Dodgers, they signed everyone. Everyone.
Blake Snell, Tanner Scott, Roshi Sasaki, or whatever his name is, Hai Song Kim, everybody, everyone
Dude,
they
the-
could have signed, they signed, and it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know how
Who
they're
won-
making this happen.
Who won it again?
Ooh, what?
Who won like the chip or whatever?
This fucking guy, bro.
What?
Who
The
won? it?
Dodgers?
The Dodgers did.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah. I thought it was like the
what is
Padres
this guy
won.
talking about?
I don't know.
You thought it was who?
I thought it was the Padres, but
I wish.
How about we talk about Anthony Santander signing with the Blue Jays?
yeah, bro, it was unexpected. I was in school, just chilling. on
Santander,
Facebook.
very underrated player last year. 102 RBIs, 44 home runs. That's third in the league for home runs. Going to Toronto.
Yeah, I thought that was a very good signing. I like that signing because he's a good player and stuff. And
and stuff.
all right,
That's
Fiona,
facts, that's
Fiona
facts.
needs some more input.
Well, I think it was a good signing. The Jays did struggle a bit. They did sign Vladdy back to 1 year, so I'm hoping that this year they continue to strive, and hopefully Vladdy signs a long-term
Yeah.
contract.
Interesting. You mentioned Vladdy. What do you honestly think is going to happen with Vlad?
I think he's gonna be gone because, I think the Jays could get a lot if they got rid of Bo Bichette, Vladdy. They could get a lot, but we'll just see how this season can strive. And honestly, I think the Jays could make it to the postseason, but I think they're out at the first.
Yeah, I don't think the Jays this season's going to go well. Do like the Santander signing, though. Great
Yeah.
signing.
And who knows? They could come out and surprise everyone. But
Hey, yeah. I mean, they could do what the Diamondbacks and the Rangers did in 2022. Both wild card teams went to the finals. Rangers
guy.
won. Obviously, big D-backs fan. Great Corbin Burns signing. Great signing. Lost Christian Walker, lost Jock Peterson, but they brought in a very good pitcher. And I think this year is going to be the year.
Dom, how do you feel about Christian Walker leaving? Because we do know that you're the biggest Christian Walker fan.
I mean, I
Yeah,
got
he's
his
even on a
jersey
flag.
here.
yeah, he's got his jersey. That is real. It's authentic.
I mean,
Not off.
I don't know what I'm going to do now, obviously. Do love them signing Josh Naylor. I feel like it's a great replacement, but I don't think it's going to be the same. If you know what I'm saying, Christian Walker was a GOAT. Josh Naylor's still a great player. 100 RBI last year, something like that. I don't know his stats. But it's a great player. It's not going to be the same, though.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
Brandon,
What
where'd you
is-
go?
What's this guy doing?
Brandon.
Alright, well, now, since we're on topic of sports, let's switch over to NHL.
Oh, yeah.
Washington Capitals are first, and I didn't even know that.
Washington Capitals going into the year do not mind Brennan just not being here.
He'll
Washington
come
Capitals
back.
going into the year everyone thought Ovechkin was going to be washed since he's 40 now, pretty much. Came out Dylan Strome having a monster year, Alex Ovechkin having a monster year. Everyone's
goals
just
is-
doing great.
Yeah,
I think
it's a very big surprise considering they were a first round exit last year and they barely made it into the playoffs as well. But now they're really performing. And
Another
good to
massive surprise. Zach Werenski is second in points, only 1 point behind Makar this year in defensive scoring. Very, very surprising, especially how Werenski in the past has not been a very elite defenseman. This year he's really breaking out with Columbus.
Yeah.
Quinn Hughes this year, not having as good as the years last year, but still 41 games, a lot less games played than Makar and Werenski.
I'd rather not talk about Quinn Hughes on this podcast, if you may.
Dude,
I'd
we're
rather
just
not
talking about
bring him
defensive
up.
stuff here, but okay. I guess you're gonna love this one. Nathan McKinnon leading the league in points.
I did. I know that.
74 points.
74
Wow.
points in 48
that's-
games.
And that's only in January. Think about it. We have until friggin' April.
Exactly. 18
guy-
goals though. A very big playmaker, kind of like McDavid last year. Very similar.
Yeah.
He's on the McDavid route, not pass first guy, but that's nice to see.
Yeah. Draisaitl leading the league in goals
And plus minus.
and plus minus. Yeah, that is true. Draisaitl, everyone was expecting Matthews to be the sure shot leader, but he's been injured a lot. And when he has been back, he hasn't looked as good as he did last year. So that's a big surprise. Sup,
No.
Brennan?
Came back.
Where
Where'd
were
you
you
come back?
at?
I was using the washroom.
Okay.
I know it's very professional of me.
We were
Okay.
just talking about NHL and how Nathan McKinnon is leading the league in points.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta stop him.
Someone's got to stop him. Yeah, that's true.
And on the discussion in the NHL, my favorite team, the Canadians, are having a heater with their new goalie,
Jakub
Jacob
Dobish,
Dog.
man.
Yeah,
5-0. He's 5-0. Hold on, let me pull up the stats. Actually, I need to check this out.
All right. In the meantime, then, we'll bring up Connor McDavid's suspension.
Is he actually suspended?
Well,
No,
yes.
yeah, he got suspended.
3
Yeah,
games for
shoulder,
cross-checking
no.
Connor Garland in the head. That's crazy. That's
We knew it was a pretty big battle, and I think McDavid should have left it, but honestly, what he did, yes, deserved a suspension. 3 games, maybe a little bit harsh.
Maybe a
but-
little bit too harsh.
Yeah, maybe like 1 or 2 games, maybe add a fine to it, but
I mean, when Morgan Riley did that, he got 5. I don't know how 5 games is justifiable for a cross-check in the head, especially when McDavid's only getting 3. I feel like it should be even for everyone across the league, even if it is too much. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
To be fair, Morgan Riley's was, it was very. It wasn't cheap. It was justifiable what he did, but it was like clear, going
Yeah.
at him like a bunch, super heavy, super strong.
McDavid went right to his
And it was
head.
from behind too. It wasn't even a fair shot to him. He couldn't fight back. It was from behind. So I get where they were coming from.
All right, Ethan, are you ready with the Dobish talk here?
Yeah, so 6'4", 215, tank. In 5 games, he has a 1.55 goals against average with a .941 save percentage, and that's just big numbers for a guy coming to the league as a 5th-round pick. And no one really expected him. Everyone really thought Jacob Fowler was.
Yeah, he was gonna
The
be
big-
the guy.
Yeah, it was mostly going to be Montembeau and Primo for most of it, and then when Fowler came up. But right now, Fowler and Dobbs could be a pretty big goaltending.
You're right.
situation.
You're right.
And Lane Hudson, he's always doing something each game. Like, he's always making plays. I'm pretty sure he has like an assist per game.
That's crazy. Let's check that, and I think you're wrong, actually. I'm not
Don't.
gonna, don't want to be
No,
that
I mean,
guy.
so serious. Like, every time I look at the Habs like scoring, I always see Lane Hudson has an assist. I know we got
That
one against
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I don't even care about him either.
Okay, so right here, I don't know if you can see it, but against
No,
the
we
Rangers,
cannot
1
see it.
assist. Against the Leafs, 1 assist. Against Dallas, 1 assist. Against Utah, 3 assists. Against Dallas, 1 assist.
Can you check how many of those were primary assists though? Could you check that for me?
Honestly, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Lane Hudson has 38 points in 46 games. That's not even a point a game, let alone an assist per game. He only has 3 goals.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people say, yes, he's all that, but people don't understand that his lack of defensive game is also.
Ooh, yeah. That's a big part.
Yeah,
Right.
like even as a Habs fan, I feel like Lane. I think who's he paired up with? Savard.
Savard,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, Savard's big defensively, but he's getting old. So
He can't have that guy to rely on forever. You know, he needs to
yeah,
step up.
I think Lane he's more offensive than he is defensively. He's good on the power play though. I must add that. I think if you put Lane Hudson with say Carrier, that new guy they got,
Yeah.
could be good, but we just gotta see how the Habs make these moves.
You want to talk about a disappointing year from Miro Heiskanen? Only 21 points in 46 games. I don't think
Yeah,
many
yeah.
people talk about Miro Heiskanen's fall off this year. That is kind of
Well,
pathetic.
That-
Crazy underperformance.
yeah, not kind of. It's very pathetic. That's not even half a point a game.
People
Yeah,
that
but-
have more points than him consist of Morgan Riley, Mason Lerai, Thomas Harley,
Morgan
Mackenzie
Riley has more
Eager,
points than you know you suck.
Brent Clark, Bowen Byram, Owen Power.
Bone
A
Byron.
lot of people are above him. Crazy fall off for a guy who used to be your sure shot #1 defenseman, offensively and defensively. His defensive game is still fantastic, obviously, but offensively he's not quite where he used to be or where he should
Well,
be.
Still with that, Dallas is still sitting at 7th place right now. So I think Heiskanen defensively, yes, he's pretty good. If maybe Heiskanen go back to his offensive ways, I think Dallas could be top 5 by the end of the year.
For sure, for sure.
Because it's sitting at Washington, Winnipeg, Vegas, Leafs, and Edmonton for top 5. And I think out of those 5 teams that should be gone, I want to say it, but I think it's the Oilers. I don't think they deserve to be at least top 5. They're with McDavid gone now. It's gonna have to be Draisaitl to help set up the plays. Draisaitl's gonna have to put the Oilers on his back. But honestly,
Well,
with McDavid gone, this could be a big effect.
well,
Yeah.
McDavid is only gone for 3 days. He's or 3 games. You're acting like he's gone for like the whole season.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, 3 games is 3 games, especially if you're pushing. If you need to win every game now to push for playoffs, that's basically the motto here for the Oilers. They are 29-14-3, pretty good, plus 25 difference. They're a good team, yes, but McDavid gone, it's gonna be hard. And like I said, he's gonna fall down in points. I do think at right now, I'm gonna say it. Matthews is doing better than McDavid,
Dude.
and I'm gonna say that because I haven't seen McDavid do what he does usually. He's usually putting up numbers. Let's bring up the stats from last year. Let's go 2023 to 2024. McDavid 132 points with 100 assists. He's only sitting at 40 now, and Matthews is hot. Actually, he almost hit a Michigan today. I know.
Yeah, but he
hit-
didn't. He didn't. So why are you bringing that up?
He almost did. Matthews had a goal and assist today. 2 points, pretty big. Leafs win against Lightning. I know Dom likes that.
Morgan Riley got a point.
What are your
I'd throw
thoughts on
that in
that
there.
game, Dom? What are your thoughts on that game?
I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I did not watch that game, but I'm sure it was great. Your point with McDavid being better than Matthews this year, I see where you're coming from, but no one cares about your jawline, Dylan. I see where you're coming from, but McDavid does have higher points per game. Obviously, you can't take Matthews' total points because Matthews was gone for like 2 months, but
Yeah, because
because he got
I don't even know.
injured. No one knows what happened. But speaking of the Oilers and McDavid, let's talk about some signings. John Klingberg to the Oilers. Thoughts
That's
on
good
that?
move. Pretty
I
good.
see,
Yeah.
I see Brennan's shaking his head. He likes that move. He likes that move. John
It's a
Klingberg,
good move.
a guy that you could once rely on to carry the defense, offense for the defense, you could say. I don't know if he's that guy anymore, but he's still got to have some of it, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
With that, the Oilers do have now Bouchard, Elcombe, Klingberg. Who else do they have? They have Troy Stetcher. He's pretty good. If Jax was in here, he'd be all over Troy Stetcher.
Jax would just be nonstop talking about the.
Yeah.
He would
the
not believe
Oilers,
that
they
take that
have
you said just now, Feener. about the-
Darnell Nurse. We don't really like him. He's
No
nothing
one
big.
likes Darnell Nurse.
Brent Kulak. I don't mind him.
You're butchering every name, by the way.
Yeah, you said Elkhorn.
Okay, another like movement here. Capo Caco lighting it up with Seattle after being very disappointing, being a very disappointing player for the past 4 years with the Rangers. Second overall pick, never was really that guy. Now that he's on Seattle, he's getting that ice time and he's really improved.
Yeah.
Capo Caco, I think in New York had too many good players for Caco to reach his full potential. Sorry. The same with Lafreniere. I don't really know what the situation there with him, but I do think moving Capo Caco was a good move for both teams actually. Seattle gets a good player, and as Dom said, he is lighting it up. I do think that getting rid of Capo Caco for the Rangers was good because when you got that much rookies, you don't want them to just ruin their potential. Honestly, there could be good pieces for the future.
That's true. How about a Cam Fowler doing very good with the Blues? He made it clear he did not want to play with the Ducks anymore. I
He's
wouldn't
not
either.
Reasonable. That's a reason.
But doing
I'll be
great.
right back.
Bye, I guess, Ethan. Let's talk about NBA. Brennan, this is your specialty. You are
Yeah.
a massive
Brennan,
NBA
you're
fan.
taking the charge on this conversation. I know a bit about NBA. Dom knows nothing about NBA.
That's
The
true.
only
Dylan
players he
knows-
knows are Victor
Dylan knows
Wembanyama
some.
and Fred Van Vliet. So
All right, all right.
Well,
Fred Van Vliet, by the way, touched a ref. He went and he got kicked out of the game. So, just want to speak on that. I just wanted that to be known.
I did see that. That was a bit of a, the refs are like insane nowadays, but wasn't
Yeah.
new.
yeah, the refs are a problem.
Like, really, I watch a game, bro. The refs are not like a part of the team. I don't know what they're thinking, but they just want to be on.
Yeah, well, refs are part of the team anyway, so I don't know what you're saying.
I know, but I'm saying the refs think they're like all that, but they're actually just ruining the game.
Yeah, they're too sensitive now. Like it's like anything. Just
Yeah.
tech is stupid. But
Okay.
what were you saying earlier, bro?
What?
What were you saying earlier when you got cut off by Dom about Fred Van Vliet?
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna say, how about them Cavaliers? They are like,
Oh, the Cavs, bro. They are been crazy.
they're like, what, 38 and
I don't know.
What?
Let's check their exact.
38 and 6?
They are 36 and 6.
36 and 6.
That is a crazy. Last 10, they are 8 and 2.
What?
Dude, that is actually insane numbers.
Yeah, they've been doing real good this season. Donovan Mitchell's doing good, but he's good anyway.
And let's talk about the Wizards.
Why would we need to talk about the Wizards?
I
What's
think-
new about the
I
Wizards?
think the Wizards could be a good team if they really put their mind to it. I think
Oh my god.
if they kept going, they might be in a position where they could be maybe a top 20 team in the NBA.
This guy's minimal ball knowledge being shown right here. Nothing about the NBA, nothing about basketball.
Well, no, if
Many-
you look at the Wizards, they have Jordan Poole,
yeah,
Jordan
Who
Poole,
else?
Alexander Dre
Guy's
Sarr.
looking at the roster. This guy don't know nothing.
This guy
Nothing.
was a top 5 pick in the last NBA draft. 11 points, not as what they were expecting from him, but let's just say, I think they have a nice core,
Why is
and
he
they
a
could
top
be.
5 pick? Like he wasn't like drafted second overall.
I don't know what pick he was. That's why it's a tough five. I thought he was like third, but still, 11 points, 6.7 rebounds, 2 assists, average 1 block. He's not that bad of a player. I think if he steps up, Jordan Poole goes to that next level. They could be top 20 by the end of the year.
I'm pretty sure the last time the Wizards were a top 20 team was 2021, and they haven't got any better.
Yeah,
So,
they've just been going downhill from then.
If they get Cooper Flag, they will most definitely
No,
be a
they're
top
not
20
getting Cooper
team.
Flag though. That's going all to the Raptors. So
I mean, the Raptors, as you say, Raptors been terrible this year. 10-32, 3-7 in their last 10.
you don't have to remind me. I know they're not.
All
doing
right.
good.
I'll
Look,
just move on.
In my mind, no, we're not moving on. In my mind, is they're not tanking because tanking's not. They're losing. That's just tanking. But they're trying to get Cooper Flag because Cooper Flag, if he gets added to that roster, he'll be a very key part in that roster, and he will lead them to be a very better team. Even not Cooper Flag. There's many players in that draft class. I don't know them by name, but I do know that there's that would be very essential to the Raptors roster, and they would fill their key slots in their roster that they're missing, center. I don't get centers. Actually, Chris Boucher, he's good. But
No, he's not.
yes, he is. He's very underrated.
All right. Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball. Get that man out of there, bro. This guy needs to go somewhere else.
Give
This guy
him
needs to
some
go to
help.
the Cavaliers, actually. If this guy was on the Cavaliers, think about it.
Yeah, he's not going on the Cavaliers, bro.
Okay.
This guy's-
All right. But hey, I'm just saying, if he needs to get away from the Charlotte Hornets. MJ don't know nothing about nothing. So they need to trade him away now, cause he is wasting away his career playing with the Hornets like an idiot when he could be going to a top 5 team if he wanted to. Just say, hey, MJ, get me out of here because I am too good for this bum-aw team.
Who we talking about?
LaMelo Ball.
Okay.
Oh,
You're not gonna put any input in the conversation, man.
Oh.
I mean,
What's
What's your opinion? Say
statistically,
something. Don't just leave me hanging here, bro.
Yeah,
he's having one of his best seasons.
I just poured my heart out into that point, and now you're like,
I don't. I did miss it, but I do think LaMelo Ball is on a pretty bad team for his skill level. It's basically putting like a 99 rated person's
Okay,
like
99 is too much. I don't think he's 99.
I'm just using like hypothetically, all right? Leave me alone. So, anyways,
okay, so yeah, you're right.
yeah.
WNBA, New York Liberty
What is
won
this
the
Oh my
guy?
God.
championship.
We're skipping this part. We're
Alright,
not talking
alright.
about
Alright.
WWE.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Can you name 5 WNBA teams?
Yes, I
Don't
can,
look at your
actually.
phone.
The Seattle Sparks.
The Lynx, the Minnesota Lynx.
This guy's looking at it. Eyes to me. Eyes to me. Tell me 5 teams.
The Sparks, the Lynx, the Supersonics.
What?
I don't know.
They haven't been a team since 2005.
Aja Wilson, great player actually.
You still haven't named 5.
All right. I'll admit, I don't know, but I think it's very impressive.
You named 5 players.
Alana Smith, Caitlin Clark, Aja Wilson,
You don't know the
Sabrina. Is
big-
that her name? And
Sabrina
Nuskananina.
INSQ, yeah. And you don't know
Yes.
Caitlin Clark's rival? She thinks she's good at Caitlin Clark.
Oh, who's that ogre? You wanna see if you got that toes? That one?
Yeah, I
Her.
know you're talking-
Angel
That's not
Reed.
the nicest thing
Angel
to
Reese,
say.
her.
No, you're thinking. There's also a different one you're thinking of.
How do you say your name? Kennedy Carter or
Yeah.
Kennedy Carter?
Okay, college basketball today. Penn State beat the Rutgers, 80-72. What's your thoughts on that?
You know,
Um,
I don't really know much.
I mean, like, dude, Ace Baldwin dropped 22 points tonight. And right behind him is Yannick Conan Niederhauser. He dropped 18 points.
who? Who?
Okay. You know, Yannick Conan Niederhauser.
Let's
It was
switch.
not-
Let's switch the
wait,
topics here.
we're
What's
not
everyone's
talking
thoughts
about
on GTA
college
6
basketball.
coming out?
GTA 6 coming out this year,
I'm
Wait.
hyped.
mind you.
This year is supposed to come out this year. but-
I feel
Hopefully
like
it's this
it
year.
will.
If it's not this year, I'm gonna crash out. Let's just say that.
Yeah, is anyone skipping school to play GTA 6?
No, school is more important.
This guy, bro. You're not
I'm getting beat.
a role model, dude. You skip school when you want to. You say, yeah, I don't want to go. And you don't go.
Hey, you two, I don't have school tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
neither
do.
do I. We have exams. You guys have school, so like I mean, why are you?
Let's talk about exam grades here.
I hate him.
Yeah. You guys
Oh
are
shoot, I
very
can't see him. But I know for a fact I think I had a 68 on my social one.
Wait, you can check that. I don't.
It's disabled now, but you could. But yeah, okay. So what's some other? Let's talk about LeBron James.
This guy's just switching the topic every 10 seconds. LeBron James,
All right.
40 years old and still dominating the competition. I mean,
Literally,
who else
bro.
can do that?
Literally, bro.
MJ's not doing that. So
MJ's not doing that.
Yeah, and he's the worst owner in the history of anything. I'm not kidding. Why are you laughing?
don't. Why are you acting like you're like a big know-it-all? You don't know jack shit about the NBA, bro.
Dude, okay, let's talk about the dynamic duo of Chris Paul and Victor Wembanyama. They have been going crazy.
Let's talk about how John Morant actually slam dunked on Victor
Why are
Wembanyama.
we changing the topic every 10 seconds? Let's talk about real things.
Yeah, let's just focus on one thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we focusing on?
I don't know.
Okay, so obviously you guys don't know us yet. We don't. Well, I guess we never really talked about
Introduced
who we
ourselves.
are as people. We just started going right at it, you know. I think it's time for we kind of get to know each other, you know.
Okay.
That works.
Okay,
I think
Ethan, you
Dominic
start.
was-
Me.
Yes, you.
No,
Dude,
No,
I've been
you-
talking this entire time. I say Dylan starts.
No, Brendan
No.
hasn't said anything actually. Brendan, you start.
Yes, I have.
Okay, Brendan, all you.
How about those Clippers, man? I mean, they're going off. I mean, like nobody expected them to be a playoff team.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
they're
okay.
Top 8.
I'll just go. I'll say it. Where's this guy
What's
going,
this guy
bro?
doing?
Oh, bro, what are you doing?
wait, what's happening?
We were just making fun of you. Okay, so my name is
For
Dominic.
what?
We met each other. Well, Dylan. is
What the
not
hell are you
part of
making
this.
that face for? What are you making that face
Ethan, Brennan, and Dominic, also known as me, you know, we met each other from hockey. Feener excelled his hockey career to a different
for?
level.
Single A champ.
Wait. Wait,
Alright,
did,
alright.
did you get that on the
Yes.
recording?
Alright.
I didn't think that would pop up on the recording.
Okay, so we met each other from hockey. I moved up to the next age group. Brennan is still in that, but he's not.
Okay, wait, let me finish. So, where we live, there are two this is how it goes. Like house league, there's 2 tiers. There's tier 2 and tier 1. Tier 2 being the lowest, tier 1 being like the highest skill level, and then there's single A, double A, no triple A except for U13, which is stupid.
Yeah, so I am
Well-
U15 tier 1.
Last year it was me, Dominic, and Brennan, and a few other guys in this podcast. We were all in tier 2, the Mustangs, as Dom's wearing right now, the hoodie. Then we all just got kind of split up, but still, most of us played blitzball. Wonder if you can get some clips in there. That was probably funnest
Oh,
ever.
what the hell are you doing?
Dylan doesn't play sports.
Dylan is a
Dude,
loser. You can see behind him. He is a Superman or whatever poster. Hulk.
Why do you
This guy
always
plays
got-
Marvel all day.
Dude, it's literally Heat. And also, I like a bunch of other things. Like I got
Yeah, all loser stuff too, bro. Behind me, look at all my stuff. Hockey
Yeah,
stuff.
I got like look.
Yo, look how much is on my wall.
Look.
What is your room, bro? Your room is such a bum all room.
It's a
bro.
bit of a
Yeah,
mess.
dude, get a better filming space, bro. What is
Dude,
this?
You don't have
Oh,
a
it's my room,
background.
bro.
Like your
Yo.
room is supposed to hold like memories. What is this bum all room?
Bro, look, it's doors. Like, come on.
like,
Yeah, but
I need to get some posters.
Yeah, you need to get some.
my room's just kind of there, you know.
I have nothing on my walls.
What's going on, guys? Okay, so how long we've been recording? We've been recording for about an hour, probably 40. I say we call it quits. I say we're
Yeah.
done. We're finished.
This
clocked at.
today, just a little warm up, you know, all over the place. I'm going to say this now. I do take back Matthews being better than McDavid. McDavid's my daddy. On my knees for him. I'll do it right now, but not going to.
Yeah, that was a pretty terrible take. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I was just.
Pat's going on the
looking-
TikTok.
Yeah, that one- we're just like,
Yeah, I was like,
oh, wait a second.
I don't even know what I was saying. I was like,
yeah, dude, you're just talking out your ass. For your comment.
yeah, honestly. You
Okay.
guys want to play some Roblox or something?
We're on the podcast, bro. What is
I'm just asking.
What are you talking about, bro? All right. Well, that was it from the
The podcast.
That was it from the Ethan, Brennan.
that was it from
Dom.
the Dominic, Brendan, Dylan, Ethan, Jax, Garrett, Ethan Henry podcast.
We need a better name, bro. That name is so stupid.
See you on the next episode.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.